This is true. I'm not making it up. But last week, I had an appointment at 9:10 exactly to see a nurse at my health centre to have my bloods taken, yearly bloods, and to have a flu injection. But I'd arrived early, as is always the case with certain people. We like to be early, we don't like to be late, never be late for an appointment, especially with a doctor and dentist. So I arrive at 8:30, right? How many times have I done this at this particular health centre? I've lost count. What I normally do is just sit quietly, mind my own business and wait in the waiting room. But no, the waiting room door was locked. I looked through the window and there were empty chairs. They were socially distanced, empty chairs. I think there were probably 6 to 8 chairs, but this is a huge waiting room. So all these chairs are spaced out, and they said to me, you're early for the appointment, so you cannot come to wait in the waiting room till 9 a.m. Because one of the doctors, this is one of the doctors, has decided in his wisdom and profound common sense that anybody who's early for an appointment, more than 10 minutes early for an appointment, cannot sit in the waiting room. So I said, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. I have to be careful here because they can get, this is insulting the staff. This is considered in the UK now. You're insulting. This is a stupid idea. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is daft. This is no common sense to it. I was pushing it because in the UK, they can put the phone down on you and say, we're not going to deal with you. We're not going to let you in the room. They didn't quite do that, but they said you can't come in. So I sat on the steps outside. Guess how many people walked into that waiting room between 8:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. Guess. 6 to 8 chairs? Oh, well, there'll be 6 to 8 people. No. 3. 3 people. And what I wanted to do, and I was, do you know, when one of them opened the door, do you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to race through that door and sit on a chair. Go and call West Yorkshire Police. I don't care. Go and call them at 20 to 9 in the morning, right? About a patient, somebody who refuses to get off that chair, right? A chair that is empty. For an appointment that she has booked for 9:10. Do you know, they probably would. Because this is the world we live in the UK. They would call West Yorkshire Police at 20 to 9, who would be very, very pleased that they'd called. Oh, yes, thank you for calling us at 20 to 9 for a useless call out to a lady, postmenopausal 65-year-old chronically sick lady who is waiting for a flu jab, and she's come early and she's sitting in a chair and she's arrived early, and how dare she be sitting in a chair in a doctor's waiting room. And so he would arrive 5 to 9, and he would be persuading me and trying to gently get her off the chair. By the time they'd resolved the situation, do you know what time it would be? It'd be 9 a.m. And then, according to the doctor who had come up with this marvellous idea of managing patients, right, would then allow me to see the nurse or allow me to wait, because come 9 a.m. I could sit in that waiting room and wait to see the nurse at 9:10, but I couldn't before. Now, this is the state of Britain today. This is how daft we are. This is how stupid clever men and women, doctors, they're coming out with these stupid rules. And I wanted to say this to them, but you can't, because you know what will happen. I will get removed from the doctor's list. They'll remove me from the health centre. I'd be labelled as a difficult, obnoxious person. Now, I might be difficult and obnoxious, but that's not the point, right? But then, as soon as another doctor hears this, that I insisted on waiting on an empty chair in a waiting room, they say, oh, we're not taking her on. She's trouble. because this is how it is in the NHS. Political correctness, political correctness. And this is stupid rules. And everybody obeys because everybody's terrified. All the staff are terrified of the doctors. You do what the doctors say. Nobody has the nerve to say, you stupid person. How can you come up with such a daft, stupid rule? You know, I'm chronically sick. I've arrived early for an appointment. Why won't you let me sit down in an empty chair in the waiting room? Right? Right. Right. Do you know something else? My MP's surgery, his surgery is just upstairs from the doctor's surgery. And what I wanted to happen, but it didn't, was for my GP to just turn up out of the blue and see me sitting on the step. Hello, constituent, why are you sitting on the step? And then I could have told my MP. But he wouldn't be allowed into the waiting room either, because those are the rules. Those are the rules, and this is the state of the UK today. The rules, you have to obey daft rules. I won't obey daft rules. You might obey daft rules, but I won't obey daft rules. There is no law in the universe that says I have to obey a daft rule. Right? Somebody has to stand up to daft rules. Will it be you next time? I hope so.